All right, guys, welcome to our first role play episode of the 90s farm that we're doing on Green Valley, Nebraska. We have a gentleman coming to look at a piece of equipment that we are going to sell him as we start to change out our older equipment for newer equipment, progressing through the 90s. So I hope you enjoy. Subscribe, follow, and stay tuned as we continue to post more episodes for this 1990s farm. Thanks. Okay, the cows look like they're good to go. I'm gonna head inside and grab myself some lunch. I left this gentleman, Dalton, a voicemail earlier today. I got his number from the local dealership. He was looking for some used equipment, and we just so happen to be selling some on the farm. So let's go see if we got a voicemail from Dalton. Let's see. Oh man, I left the door open. Rushed out the door so early this morning. Nope, no voicemail. That's unfortunate. Oh, what's that? A phone call? Let's see who that is. Matthew speaking.
Hey Matt, it's Dalton from Family Farms. Got your voicemail. Just want to give you a call back here. Hopefully you still have the John Deere 4030 and the Wimar spreader available.
Oh yeah, brother, it's for sale. Yeah. Something you're interested in looking at?
Yes, sir. What's your address here?
We're over at 119 Hot Creek. You happen to know where that is?
Yep, I do. I know exactly where it's at. I'm leaving the house now. I'll see you around about 10 minutes or so.
Sounds good. Probably ought to get Paul on the radio to get him down here to help with this sale. Paul to Matt.
Go ahead.
We got a gentleman coming to look at the 4030. Wasn't sure if you were free to swing down to the farmhouse.
Yeah, give me a minute here. I'm just finishing up out here in the cattle lot, checking on these heifers. So I'll be down here in a little bit.
Sounds good. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Let's I'm gonna head down, make sure everything's squared away. How's the herd looking?
Looking good. Got one might have a little bit of a limp, but I'll keep an eye on her later. I did give her a shot quickly, so.
Do I need to give the vet a call?
Nah, I think we'll be all right. Get tough rod or anything.
Right on. This gentleman said he'd be here in about 10 to 15 minutes. I didn't know if you wanted to help with talking to him about the equipment. I know you ran that tractor more than I did.
Yeah, I'll come down there with you and we can talk. Is he interested in both the 4030 and the Wilmer, or is he just taking the tractor? Or wanting that?
From what I understood, he was interested in both. Looking to upgrade his equipment on his farm, so I don't know. We'll see what he says. I would like to sell it as a package deal, to be honest with you. Get rid of both of them off the farm.
Where's he from?
He's just across town. Small farm. Family Farms is what it's called. I don't know. Do you know? I haven't never ran across them.
Sounds familiar. I guess we'll see when he gets here. Did he say how long it'd be, or?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, we just will drive down there, huh?
When's the last time this thing ran?
I think we had it on the auger. I think we had it on the auger in the fall, but that's probably about the last time. I think it was maybe used on the rake a time or two. Before that. But
I got you. This must be Dalton here.
I'm Dalton. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm Paul. Appreciate a guy that's got the love for John Deere.
Yeah, absolutely. So I saw there. I left. Saw there in the paper there about the 4030. Just got a couple questions to go over if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, let's come on down here. Let's just check it out if you want.
You know how many hours are on it?
Yeah, it's got right around 5,000 here. I can give you the exact hours here. Let me crawl up and check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got 5,058. Looks like.
Okay. When was it run last? Do you know?
For the last couple of years, it's been mainly a auger tractor and a rake tractor.
Okay.
Back in the day, our dad bought it brand new, so we're the single owner of it. He actually used to run it on a plow and a disc and whatnot, but we've upgraded a little bit and got some 40/40/40s and some 48/40s and stuff. So we've just been using it on like some rakes and augers. So pretty light duty stuff here in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It does have the new. I know we 3 or 4 years ago we put the new Michelin tires on the back, the bigger ones.
Yep.
And then we did put the new 1100s, 1116s on the front. So 4 rib. It did have 3 rib on it, but we put the 4 ribs on it.
Alrighty. Wear and tear, good, I assume.
Yep, it's good. It's had a new hydraulic pump in it. Motor's original, transmission's original. Been serviced at between 100 and 150 hours all times. I'm trying to think if we did anything else. I don't think this is the one we put the radiator in. No, this one isn't. We put the radiator in a 4440. So this one hasn't had anything outside of that. Outside the hydraulic pump was the main thing on it.
Alrighty. I'm assuming all the hydraulic points work.
They do. Yep. They absolutely do. It's got the 3 hydraulic points, which is most of these 4030s, I don't know if you know that, had 2 of them in the back. This one actually did come with the 3 in the back. It does have the dual PTO in it, like the newer ones, the 40 series, where you can take them out and flip it over for 1,000 or 540.
Okay.
Dalton, what were you looking to use it for?
I'm just looking, just to do start plowing. I need to upgrade it here a little bit.
Are you you mentioned you were interested in the Wilmar as well?
I am. Yep. Needed to start, being better with my crops and give them the pH value they need.
Yeah, so on the Wilbur spreader here, this one's we've had this one for a few years now. We kind of wanted to get to a row crop ready one. So that's what we're kind of dumping this one. We're looking at getting into one where we can go over top the crop. There's nothing wrong with this one. We've been using it. It's a 50-foot spread pattern on it. I did put the new gearbox in this thing last year in the back here for the spinners. The gearbox was getting kind of loose, so I did put the new gearbox in the back of this one as well.
Okay. How many field hours does this have? Do you know by chance?
I don't. If I were to guess, we've run it for about 7 years. I would guess it's probably got about 2,000 is all at the most. It does have the new tarp on the top. We did have a windstorm come through and tear up the old one. So the tarp on the top's only a couple years old. So that's newer and replaced. The chain as well is about 2 years old because it got stretched over time. So we did put a new chain in it for the feed chain there as well.
Okay. Do you know how many acres does this usually hold?
It depends on your rate per acre. But it's a 4-ton spreader, so it'll hold 8,000 pounds. Is what it'll hold. It's a 50-foot spread pattern, and then over on the side over here is the density meter. So that's where you can calibrate it to set it how much you want to spread per acre. So it gives you kind of a little gauge there.
Yep.
Are you
It is 540 PTO too. Yeah. So
Cool.
You're welcome to hop in if you want, Dalton, and give the tractor a spin down the road.
Yeah, I was about ready to ask if you don't mind if I take the 4030 right down the road.
Yeah, I will. One thing I forgot to tell you on the 4030, I just thought about is we did turn this one up a little bit on the pump. Dad, when he was plowing with it, wanted a little more horsepower, so we did turn it up. So when you do start this one and run it, you will see a little extra smoke, black smoke, and then when you go down the road, you'll see it too. But that's just because the pump's turned up a little bit to give it a little more horsepower.
Okay.
There she goes.
Alrighty, I'll be back.
Sounds good.
I thought he was your twin for a second.
Yeah, that guy's got good taste.
You guys must shop at the same store.
We do. I like him already. I was gonna add 5,000 to it if he showed up in a K shirt, but since he showed up in a John Deere shirt, I might have to be decent on the price with him.
Give him a deal.
Yeah.
Sad to see it go, but if we're looking to upgrade the farm.
Yeah. It's just the problem with the tractor keeping around. It's just they just go to crap sitting outside, and we just don't have enough shed space for all of them. If we need to upgrade some of these, get some newer stuff out here, so I can let this one go, but letting one of the 4440s go is going to be a little tougher.
Oh, you didn't want to sell yours?
No.
I thought about listing it too.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Would he drive it home?
Probably. At least he left a spreader in his pickup, so.
I forgot. What were we asking for it?
I think you were asking. I think you had it on there for 13, but you had it a little bit higher. So I think if we could get 10.5 out of it, I think we'd probably let it go for 10.5.
Well, Paul, she runs like a charm. Do you mind if I hook up the spreader up to it?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Let's see if there's a hitch pin here. Looks like there is a hitch pin on that deal there. Oh, hey, one other thing I thought about too is Dalton. We have another drawbar for this tractor too.
Okay.
This has got the drawbar on it with the clevis in the top. We do have another straight drawbar on it because that way, if you didn't want to take that off, if you wanted to pull. Because this one's going to hook a little goofy up to that fertilizer spreader because it needs a straight bar, but I can go get that straight bar have as well if you're interested in the tractor. So
Yeah. Let me see if the spreader works here, and then we'll go from there.
sounds good. You get back to them spinners. If he fires them spinners up, then babies are gonna shoot whatever's on them at us.
Was there any fert left inside it?
No.
No, there was nothing in there. It looks like, but no, I swear by it. I believe it works. If not, we can probably work something out there.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? You like what you see?
Yeah. I like what I see here. Quick question for you. I know you guys probably don't have the. Now, do you know if I can get duals on the back there?
Yeah, we don't actually have the duals for it. We are using them on one of our other ones. But yeah, you could do so. This ribbons is set up. You can do the band duals on it. I don't think there's enough. There's not enough axle to do an axle dual.
Okay.
But you could do the band style duels on it.
Yeah, if you call Rick down at the dealer at parts, he can set you up with a new set of duels for it.
Cool. That's probably what's gonna happen here. And then I can probably call Rick there and see if I can get suitcase weights.
Yep.
What was the asking price again?
So I think yeah, we had 13 on the tractor and 6,500 on the spreader. I think is what we kind of had it listed for. But we're willing to work with a little bit on that.
Okay, here. Let me go to the truck here and let me pull out my paper and pen and let me do some calculations there, and we'll go from there if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, Dalton.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna need that delivered to your farm, or do you have a way to get it?
I'm going to need that delivered there.
What do you think? Think we can get that there for him?
You got one of the guys available today up by the truck?
Let me check. Steven to Matt.
Yes, sir.
Well, I wanted to see if you're up at the shop today.
Yes, sir, I am.
Can you hook up the Peter to the lowboy for me? We're going to haul a piece of equipment across town. We just sold, I think, the 4030.
10-4, I'll get her hooked up.
So Paul and Matt, I did some calculations here, and I was going to chip in a little bit extra. How does 25,000 sound? You know, for delivery and drop off.
I think that's on Paul.
Yeah, I think yeah, I think I'd be good with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works for me. Just gonna help you guys out a little bit. You know, I mean, that's a pretty good setup right there. I think, you know, we can make do with that. I appreciate it.
Okay, that sounds great. Hey, I'm gonna run up. I noticed on the front of this tractor here, that bracket for the suitcase weights wasn't on there, and I'm pretty sure we have. I'm pretty sure we have one of the brackets up in the shop for this to hang them weights on. I don't have the weights themselves, but I think I got the bracket, and also I'm gonna grab that the other drawbar for you. So
alrighty, I appreciate it.
While you guys are loading it and stuff, I'll run up to the farm.
Do you want to grab the title as well?
Yep, will do. Do you have the bill of sale down here, or do you need me to grab that?
We're gonna write one up.
Okay.
Here, let's watch out. We don't want to get run over by Steven.
Right.
Are you excited?
Oh, most definitely. That's probably the second biggest tractor I have there on the farm. So this is gonna help out a lot.
We're glad to be just helping a local farmer out and it not going to auction, you know?
Oh, I agree. There's some people out there, you know, just abuses their equipment, don't take care of them. And this year I didn't find any, you know, very little of the leaks, but, you know, that's just wear and tear. So there, Matt, are you guys the second generation of the farm?
Third generation.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How many acres do you guys usually farm?
This year we did. That's a good question, actually. Because we expanded this year. Let me hold on a sec. Paul to Matt.
Go ahead.
How many acres did we grow this year? And overall, how many acres are we farming this year?
I think we're up to about 2,200 right now.
He's saying 2,200. I didn't even think we were that big, but seems about right.
Oh wow, yeah, I only farm about 10,000 there, so. No, I'm sorry, not 10,000, about 1,000. So I ain't that big, but one day.
Is it just you on the farm, or you got family to help you?
Yeah, I got, my brother there and my sister, but that's about the extent of it.
I don't know if he's gonna get that on one load. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Steven,
Yes, sir.
what if we back the trailer on, drop the hitch, and then drive back the trailer up, the tractor up over the hitch?
You also could just haul the tractor. He could pull the spreader back home with his pickup.
Yeah, I was about to say I can haul the spreader on my truck. That's not going to hurt anything.
Okay, that's a good idea. Well, yeah.
Here's the title, and then here's the drawbar for it. It's heavy. And then I couldn't find that bracket. I'm gonna run up to the actual truck shop, and see if that bracket's up at the truck shop. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go put this stuff here in the truck.
I'm gonna hook that up to my truck because my truck's a little bigger than yours.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'll throw this in the back of his pickup.
Are you going back to do farm chores, or what's the plan for the rest of the day for you, Paul?
Yeah. Did you guys do any feeding this morning?
I checked the Holsteins in the barn. They're all set, but I did not check the feed lot.
Okay, I'll probably go do some feeding there on the feed lot. Dalton, I did put that bracket in the back of your pickup. Should fit that tractor. There was a couple of them there, but I'm fairly certain that's the one. If that's not the one, don't be afraid to just give us a holler, and I'll get you the right one. So.
Alrighty, sounds good. I appreciate it. Nice meeting you.
I appreciate it. Catch you later, man. See you guys.
We'll follow you up to your farm.
Alright, yep. That's fine.
Hey, Steven.
Yes, sir.
We are gonna follow him up to the farm. It's across town, so we'll try to keep everybody nice and close.
10-4.
Go ahead, Steven. Steve, you can once he gets unloaded, you can hook back up and head right back to the shop. Appreciate you taking time out of the day to help us.
Anytime, man.
Did I put that Wilmar in a good spot over there for you?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll move it there tomorrow.
All right.
I gotta feed the cows here.
Yep. So here's the bill of sale. You said you got 25?
Yep.
Perfect. I may have left some ruts over there on the lawn. I do apologize about that, Dalton. But
Yep, that's fine.
yeah, anytime we need a hand, I'll give you a call now that I got your number. And if we decide we need to sell some more equipment down the road as we upgrade some stuff, you'll be the first I call.
Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.